All right, welcome back. Typically, baby photos are meant to document the beginning of life, but one photographer is dedicating her work to the babies who are often terminally ill, and she is creating precious moments for these families during their most difficult time. It's through a nonprofit called This Little Light of Mine. A photo shoot with a baby in a hospital room isn't always a happy occasion for Sherry Kendrick, but on this day, it is.
Going in, I knew it was going to be a meaningful project.
This is her third time taking photos of Jade Tirado and her 5-month-old son, Yeshua, a patient at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in St. Pete.
He's a fighter, this guy.
The first time Sherry was here, Yeshua was just a few weeks old, and the situation was critical. The baby suffers from a birth defect that doesn't allow the lungs to develop normally.
I was told that the baby was in extremely critical condition and was not expected to survive.
We wanted to get the pictures while he was still here, because we didn't know how much longer he was going to get through, to live.
It's babies like Yeshua that led Sherry to start her nonprofit called Little Light of Mine.
And we offer complimentary photography services to families who have a child fighting a life-threatening illness.
It's work that's both touching and heartbreaking.
I've come in and photographed them on the day they were disconnecting life support from their child. Those are, those are hard.
Sherry, who is also a mom, puts herself in the position of the family she's working with.
What I would want if I was in that situation, if it was my daughter laying on my lap taking her last breath, what would I want? And I try to orchestrate moments where they're, sometimes even close their eyes and just be really present with their baby and be in that moment. And it's beautiful to witness. And I know that those images are going to be cherished, whether the child survives or not. It's still their journey right now. It's their slice of life right now.
For Jade, these photos are so important. Her first child suffered from the same condition as Yeshua and didn't make it.
The loss of a child it's just pain that kind of never goes away. So we want to make sure we do everything in our power to make sure that he survives and gets through this and lives a long, happy life.
A lot of people don't understand why anyone would want photographs of that, but I mean, when you're in that situation and it's documenting their life. It's documenting little details, a little hand around a finger, and a room full of family members that are just mourning this loss.
For Yeshua, it's a positive outcome. He's about to be discharged, and the photo taken here will be for his memories and not in his memory.
You'll be happy to put it in your scrapbook later and show your child later on, this is what you went through, you're a little hero.
This strength and love that those families seem to have a little extra dose of that than the average family, I think because they're taking nothing for granted. Every day is a gift. Every minute sometimes is a gift.